Okay, Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. Okay, so now let's proceed to transport implant. Okay, so first kali apa yang awak kena tahu adalah untuk transport implant, so it will involve vascular tissue. So actually there are two types of vascular tissue. The first one xylem. Okay, so the function of xylem, it will transport water and also mineral from root to shoot. Okay, and then for phloem, okay, it will transport organic and also inorganic solute from leaf to other non-photosynthetic parts of plant. Okay, maksudnya dekat sini, okay, awak mesti kena tahulah kalau untuk transport implant, so dia akan melibatkan vascular tissue which are xylem and also phloem. And then awak mesti kena tahu function, okay, for each of the vascular tissue. Okay, so now we look at the absorption of water and minerals by root cell. Okay, so yang ni dia akan ada kaitan dengan transportation that involve xylem. So how water from soil, okay, will enter into the root hair. Okay, so apa yang awak kena tahu adalah, okay, the first one, root hair cell sap contain dissolved mineral and sugar which reduce its water potential. Okay, so actually the concept of water potential, yang ni awak dah belajar masa SEM 1. So apa yang kita katakan dekat sini, okay, di dalam root hair, okay, so let's say this is a root hair, okay, it contain dissolved mineral and sugar. Okay, so dissolved mineral and sugar tu adalah solute. So bila solute tinggi, so means that it will reduce the water potential. And then if you compare in between the water potential in soil and also water potential in the root hair, so water potential in soil is higher than root hair. So what happen kalau kita refresh balik concept of osmosis, so the water will move from high water potential to low water potential. So since water potential in soil ni lebih tinggi daripada water potential in root hair, so that's why water from soil, okay, will enter root hair by osmosis. Okay, and then absorption of water into root hair causing the water potential of root hair becomes higher than neighboring cortex cell. Okay, so maksudnya dekat sini, bila saja water from soil is already enter or diffuse into the root hair by osmosis, so the water potential in the root hair is higher compared to the neighboring cortex cell. Okay, so what happen? Water will diffuse by osmosis to the cortex. So apa yang awak kena tahu adalah, okay, so this is the structure. Okay, di depan ni adalah root hair. Okay, and then here is epidermis. Okay, next this is cortex and then this is endodermis. Okay, and then the last one adalah stele. So kita nak tengok macam mana berlakunya transportation of water and mineral ions from root into the xylem. So tadi yang kita discuss sebelum ni adalah how water, okay, is absorbed, okay, from soil into the root hair. So once water is already enter the root hair, so apa yang berlaku kepada water and also minerals, okay, pada root hair ni, okay, it will be diffused by osmosis to the cortex. Okay, so kalau awak tengok based on the next point, water potential gradient is formed between root hair cell and endodermis cell. Okay, and then water and mineral goes through cortex via apoplast, symplast, transmembrane and vacuolar pathway. So how water from root hair is transport, okay, from root into the xylem. So there are 4 pathway that you have to differentiate. Yang pertama adalah apoplast, yang kedua symplast, and then next transmembrane, and the other one adalah vacuolar pathway. Okay, so based on the structure, yang ni awak mesti kena tahulah. Okay, yang mana satu adalah root hair, and then this is epidermis, this is cortex, okay, and then endodermis and also stele. Okay, so now kita tengok the pathway. Okay, pathway of water and mineral transportation from root hair to the xylem. Okay, so firstly, what is apoplastic pathway? So apoplast pathway is water and mineral move along the cell wall and extracellular space. Okay, so maksudnya dekat sini, kalau untuk apoplast pathway, okay, so the water will move along the cell wall. So dia akan bergerak, okay, along the cell wall and also the extracellular space. Okay, tetapi apa yang berlaku kepada apoplastic pathway, okay, at the endodermis, okay, so ni adalah structure of the endodermis. Apoplastic pathway is hindered. Hindered ni maksudnya dia macam block by Casparian strip. Okay, so kalau awak perasan dekat sini, at the wall of the endodermis here, dia ada satu structure yang kita panggil sebagai Casparian strip. Yang color merah ni. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is Casparian strip. So actually based on the Casparian strip, it contains suberin. So suberin ni dia adalah dari segi karakteristiknya dia adalah waterproof. Okay, waterproof means dia tidak telap air. So means that water cannot move along the cell wall of endodermis because of what? okay, dekat endodermis dia ada Casparian strip. Okay, so what happened? Tadi kita kata apoplastic pathway is water move along the cell wall and also extracellular space kan? Okay, so apa yang akan berlaku adalah bila water molecule ni dia tak boleh nak melalui cell wall of endodermis disebabkan oleh adanya Casparian strip. So water that travel via apoplastic pathway will continue with symplastic and vacuolar pathway until it reach the xylem. Okay, so maksudnya daripada apoplastic pathway ni, so dia akan tukar lah. Dia tak akan melalui Casparian strip. So sama ada, okay, the water transport to the xylem melalui symplastic and also vacuolar pathway. Sampailah dia reach the xylem. Okay, so now we look at, okay, what is symplastic pathway? So yang kita discuss tadi adalah apoplastic pathway. So the keywords for apoplastic pathway adalah water and mineral move along the cell wall. So the keyword here adalah cell wall. Okay, tetapi kalau untuk symplastic pathway, water and mineral move through the cytoplasm of adjacent cell through plasmodesmata. Adjacent cell ni maksudnya sel yang bersebelahan. So how water move? Okay, it will move through cytoplasm. Ni adalah cytoplasm. Okay, of the adjacent cell. Okay, by what? Through the plasmodesmata. So dekat mana plasmodesmata adalah this part lah. So dia akan bergerak melalui plasmodesmata. So tu adalah symplastic pathway. Okay. And then this one, okay, so yang ni kita dah discuss. Okay, sorry. This is the vacuolar pathway. Okay, so untuk vacuolar pathway, water and mineral move into the root hair through cell wall, cytosol and to the vacuole. So the keywords here is vacuole. Okay, so tu untuk vacuolar pathway. Vacuole and pass to the neighboring cell through plasmodesmata. Okay, until it reach the endodermis. So this is the vacuolar pathway. Maksudnya kalau dari segi ringkasnya, okay, water move along the vacuole, okay, of the cell by osmosis. So the keywords here adalah vacuole. Okay, and then the last one is transmembrane pathway. So transmembrane pathway is water and mineral travel across the plasma membrane and cell wall repeatedly. So means that water, okay, and mineral travel across plasma membrane. Dia akan melalui plasma membrane and also the cell wall repeatedly. Okay. So kalau awak tengok based on this diagram, okay, macam yang kita dah discuss tadi. So this is the root hair and then epidermis, cortex, endodermis and also stele. Okay, at stele here it has xylem vessel. So dekat endodermis it has a Casparian strip, okay, which is Casparian strip dia contain suberin, okay. So based on the characteristic of suberin, it is waterproof. So means that water cannot pass through, okay, suberin. Okay, so kalau awak tengok based on this diagram, so apa yang awak kena ingat adalah kita compare dulu, okay, based on the water potential in root hair and also soil. So since root hair contain high dissolved minerals, okay, and also solute, so what happened to the water potential in root hair is lower compared to the soil. So maksudnya water potential dekat soil ni adalah lebih tinggi. So based on the concept of osmosis, water will move from high water potential to low water potential. So that's why water from soil will diffuse into the root hair by osmosis. And then what happened to the water and also mineral ions? It will be transported to the xylem. So how it will be transported? So there are 4 pathway. The first one adalah vacuolar pathway. So untuk vacuolar pathway, water will move along the cell wall and also extracellular space. Okay, maksudnya dia bergerak melalui cell wall. So ni adalah apoplast. Okay, and then yang kedua, kalau symplastic pathway, okay, water will move, okay, through the cytoplasm of adjacent cell through plasmodesmata. So right here, ni adalah plasmodesmata. Okay, so means that ni adalah symplastic pathway. Okay, so sebelum tu jangan terlupa untuk apoplastic pathway tadi. Okay, so apoplastic pathway, the water will move, okay, along the cell wall until it reach endodermis. Kenapa sampai endodermis sahaja? Disebabkan oleh dekat endodermis dia ada Casparian strip. So the apoplast pathway is hindered by Casparian strip. Kenapa apoplast pathway is blocked by Casparian strip? Because of what? Casparian strip contains suberin, which is its characteristic is waterproof. Maksudnya dia tidak telap air. So that's why water ni dia tak boleh bergerak. Okay. Melalui Casparian strip. So what happened? The apoplast pathway then is continue. The water movement from apoplast pathway is continue by symplast and also vacuolar pathway. Okay. So kalau untuk vacuolar pathway, the water move through the vacuole. Okay, through cytosol and vacuole by osmosis to the still. Okay, so kalau awak nampak dekat sini, dia bergerak melalui vacuole. So means that this is vacuolar pathway. Okay, and then the other one adalah transmembrane. The water move across plasma membrane and also the cell wall. Okay, so yang ni the last one adalah transmembrane pathway. Okay, so this is the concept lah, transportation of water and mineral ions, okay, into the xylem. Okay, so yang ni awak mesti kena take note lah. So kalau macam ni, so this is transmembrane pathway. And then kalau water and also mineral ions move along the cell wall, so this is apoplastic or apoplast pathway. And then kalau untuk symplastic pathway, symplast, okay, the water move through cytoplasm of the adjacent cell through the plasmodesmata. Okay, so yang tak ditunjukkan dekat sini adalah vacuolar pathway. So kalau untuk vacuolar pathway, water will move along the vacuole of the cell by osmosis. Okay, so as a conclusion, okay, so the pathway for water to enter the xylem, so dia akan start dengan soil, and then the water from soil will enter into root hair by osmosis, and then the water will pass through the epidermis, and then from epidermis to the root cortex. Okay, next endodermis, and then lastly it will be transported into the xylem. Okay.